Today, INEC eventually opened their case. And today again, they closed their case, meaning they don't have much to say about what happened. In 176,000 polling units, no result was uploaded in real time on election day. That is the whole summary of it today. And the INEC ICT Deputy Director admitted that he could not read some of the results uploaded on IReV because they were blurred, and he told the court so. And that was after he had admitted that the result on EC8A must be identical with the result uploaded on IReV, by his own words. So we saw in court the identicality of blood results from INEC. So that was what our team was saying. We now wonder how they were able to declare results with blurred results that were unreadable. So far, we ended our case, as you knew it, 1 week before now, under extreme difficulties, because we had to fight and labor to even get the documents that we are entitled to by INEC. It is unfortunate that we had to subpoena INEC to get documents. If you read the Electoral Act, there will be no place that you will see the word subpoena. What you will see is that once you apply to INEC as a public institution, they are bound to give you documents. The mere fact that we are subpoenaing tells you that we were placed in a difficult situation, but we trust in God. So far the proceeding is moving on, and by tomorrow, the second and third respondents will open their case, and let's see how it will proceed.
So what's the implication?
Well, you know, when they try to use nomenclature to confuse people, it is obvious. The summary of the whole thing, whether you say performance test, vulnerability test, whatever you want to say, was that there was a problem. And there ought not to have been a problem for an institution that took 400 billion naira to organize an election, which they tested before the election, and they confirmed everything was sound. How can you talk about technical glitch when the House of Rep, there was no technical glitch, the Senate, there was no technical glitch, and somehow you're saying that in the presidency there was technical glitch? Let me ask you a question. Does a machine have the capacity to choose the election that it will glitch on? It's only a human being that can take that decision. And is that once you apply to INEC as a public institution, they are bound to give you documents. The mere fact that we are subpoenaing tells you that we were placed in a difficult situation, but we trust in God. So far the proceeding is moving on, and by tomorrow, the second and third respondents will open their case, and let's see how it will proceed.
So what's the implication?
Well, you know, when they try to use nomenclature to confuse people, it is obvious. The summary of the whole thing, whether you say performance test, vulnerability test, whatever you want to say, was that there was a problem.
I will not make any comments. Based on that, it seems that the government is government of illegality. Until the legality comes to power, then I can make an impact.
Okay. What do you mean by illegality? I was elected as it was the president elected, according to INEC.
Well, according to INEC, is the president elected, but by view of the masses, he was a president selected by INEC.
So, no joy for the last.
How can it be joy? If you have how many children, how much will you pay for transport per day? And look at my transport from my 3 to my 150. And if you have 2 children going to school, how do you afford the bill? And what is the income? What is the salary of workers in a month?
As business as usual, business is no longer business as usual. Everything else, the price of things have hiked in the market due to fuel, hiking fuel price.
Exactly, you have said it all. Everything is very, very, very costly, very, very expensive, and people are glashing their teeth up and down.
They are suffering and smiling.
No, not smiling. They are suffering, not smiling. There's what you call suffering and smiling. But this time around, people are suffering, not even smiling. There's no cause to smile.
If you are to meet President Tinubu now, what will you tell him differently to do for the Nigerian citizen?
For now, I will not say anything until the tribunal determines. Then I know who is my president.
Thank you so much.
People are fed up with what is happening there. Yesterday, the news captured that INEC witnessed. Whether it didn't come, or it declined, or it's nowhere to be found, I don't know. But the truth is that at the end of the day, there must be a result from that tribunal.
So you don't think because for the obedience or articulate?
It's not all about obedience, it's all about articulate, it's all about Nigeria and Nigerians. So we are talking and yarning about good governance. We are talking about putting food on people's table. We are talking about government bringing security from insecurity to give us good security. We are talking about development. It's not all about
blowing up, because I know we are in a third world or fourth world country that anything can go. You understand? Because
don't you think Tinubu is using his executive power to rule the judiciary?
Executive power. I think we have 3 arms of government.
Yes.
Executive, judiciary.
We know that it's executive that is controlling the judiciary system.
We say you use executive power now, but to have a judiciary, executive, and
but we know the executive has more power over the judiciary.
They have more power because we are too corrupt now.
Yes.
Because Nigerians are corrupt. The problem we have in this country is not even the president, but the followers, including you and I. Because if you are in opportune of one office tomorrow, you begin to dupe money.
Take advantage.
You take advantage of people, dupe money, keep money that unborn children will eat. You get that? Yes. If you go to a Paracetos, go to Paracetos, see what is happening there. Anyone that had the opportunity would like to subdue others. Take the advantage, dupe money, and build mansions here and there.
Are you saying that the worst of us is being ruled by the best of Nigerians? The worst are ruled